Hey y'all, I'm Ben and Jake here at Banjo Ben's General Store, and we've got some new instruments here that we want to talk to you about. These are Bourgeois instruments, and I've known about Bourgeois guitars for a long time. We have not been a dealer of Bourgeois, but we had an interesting offer come our way through our friends at Eastman.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to show you a couple of the mandolins and the guitars that we're now carrying with the Bourgeois name on the headstock. But how do they differ from what folks may know about Bourgeois, and what's the partnership they got worked out?
Well, there's a lot of things that are the same in a lot of ways. Obviously, the partnership with Eastman is going to get one of these on your plate, so to speak, at a much lower price than the full American-made Bourgeois equivalent, right? So, like the model that I have in my lap right here, it's their Touchstone Country Boy, which is a basically the whole premise behind this series is that if I understand it right, Bourgeois sources the wood, so like the gorgeous Alaskan spruce tops.
Yeah, this maple's amazing.
Yeah, solid flame maple back inside on that one, solid mahoganies, rosewood, just really high-end, high-grade materials, right? And then Bourgeois even does something in the early stages about the voicing of the top and the tone woods and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure where the line is on all that. But then what happens at that point is Eastman takes over and basically assembles it from there.
Okay.
And you get, essentially, like in this guitar, you get something that comes in around the $2,500 mark, where almost exactly the same thing in a lot of ways with the full American production line behind it would be almost double, or close to it.
And this says designed by Bourgeois, handcrafted in Beijing.
Yeah.
So it's being handcrafted in, I assume, a small artisan facility there in
Which,
China.
as we know, Eastman's great about that anyway.
Right.
Like, Eastman's stuff is top notch in its own right, their quality.
Well, I've been impressed with them so far. We just did a video with the F-style, which I have behind me. We'll look at that. And then I just picked up this, what they call the MF5. And man, she's a barker. And they're great. They're great. I don't know if I've ever played a Bourgeois mandolin before.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen one before?
I've seen a couple. They weren't very common. They're kind of sparse.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they're awesome. Basically, it's like an upper level Eastman, even with higher grade craftsmanship and materials.
Do you know the price point for these mandolins?
Off the top of my head, I'm not. Let me look real quick. I can tell you.
Well,
we just got these in, and so we're
that
still.
That is what I kind of imagined about this thing. Is if you wanted to compare it to the Eastman, it would be like a super, super high-end Eastman.
$2,350 for that one.
Wow.
So it's kind of in the range of Eastman 800 series, 900 series, And then the F-style, the price on that one is
check that out,
right around $3,000.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
They're both blonde. That's the only color that
they just come in the natural, on these, which it's kind of like it's kind of like Eastman's 900 series. They have that 900 natural.
It's got the top and bottom binding.
Yeah,
binding looks great on it.
Oh, they're real fancy. Yeah, the multiply top binding, bottom binding. You even have the contrast of the white and black on the side, which is real pretty. All the way up the neck, the 3-piece neck. Some of the most ridiculous figuring you'll see in a mandolin at that price point. I mean, like, I've seen $10,000 American-made boutiques that don't have that kind of kapow factor.
Very cool. What are you thinking about their guitars?
They're awesome. Yeah,
so the two models that we have in their guitars are what?
So
Rosewood.
This one's the Country Boy, which is like their D18.
Okay.
If we're using Martin terminology, it's like a kind of like a pre-war series D18, mahogany back and sides.
Okay. It looks like rosewood just glancing at it.
Yeah, because it's kind of dark, but it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But I like that in a mahogany guitar. I like that rich, deep red finish. I think they nailed it on this one. Sometimes you see mahogany guitars, they get a little blondie, which is okay, but it's not. I like the richness of that color. And they're just, man, they're absolute powerhouses. Especially, you know, these. I think this model comes in around 2,500 or so.
And what's the other one that you have?
It's like around 28, 27, 28.
That's just the rosewood version.
This would be like the HD 28.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Let me see this. Oh.
So yeah. Herringbone trim. Again, Alaskan spruce top.
And they come with the bags in them?
This one does. That one
did.
doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
This one
all
does.
the rosewood come with that?
The ones we got in did. I'm not sure if they differentiate between those or not. If they're, I know for a time they didn't come with this, but I'm not seeing anything special in the part number that would differentiate if it came with a pickup or not. So maybe if someone out there knows, drop it in the comments or something. And like I said, we're learning. We've just got these in, so
handcrafted in Lewiston, Maine, and Beijing.
Yeah.
Designed by Dana Bourgeois.
Right. And I think maybe the guitars on the kind of the partnership where they're doing some of the work in their factory before Eastman takes over.
Gotcha.
On the mandolins, it may be kind of the design by Bourgeois, but all the construction by Eastman. I'm not really sure.
Wow.
Either way, you can't sneeze at them.
Yeah. No joke. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
That A model is real barky, like I said. And this thing's loud.
That one's really punchy right
Yeah,
there in the middle.
Very cool. Let's pick something. Little boy.
What are we doing? Red hair boy? Hit a chord on this and let me know what you think. I'm really impressed by these. Like it?
You know, it's got a wide neck on it, doesn't it?
So yeah, the spacing on those is 21/32. It's right between. So you have 1 11/16, 1 3/4. It's right in the middle.
Maybe that's what it is. It just feels a little different than.
Yeah, you're used to probably a different feel. And plus, you just got off of this little tiny dainty thing.
Maybe that's what it is.
But it's got that great dry mid-range I like, you know.
Yeah, I dig.
That's a romper. I like it. And you're getting into something like this. It says Bourgeois on the headstock, has that little bit extra, kind of boutique vibe to it than you would get with an Eastman or something like that. And it's not a whole lot more money than like an upper level Eastman. It's a little bit, but not unjustifiably so, I don't think.
Yeah, I feel like this guitar is great. I feel like the mandolins are definitely cream for that price point.
I think so too, and they kind of fill a price range that doesn't exist. It's like, at least in the market as I've perceived it, you had Eastmans, which were great, and Northfields, which were super great, and you didn't have much that kind of fit in between there. Right. It was you were either having to settle down for an Eastman or stretch up to a Northfield if your price range was here. But now, if your price range is here, you have the perfect thing to get into. I feel like. So.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how these do on the market. I love getting these and just playing them and getting to know them so that we can tell people honestly when they call about them how we feel about them, which is what we're doing in the video. But also, we get a lot of people that call us and are just looking for something to fit their needs, and it excites me to get another flavor of that in the store that we get to know and be able to say, we really dig this for this,
right,
and that particular price point.
I really am impressed on this, like that mid-range, and then just the clarity of the tone. It's very articulate.
It slides so good I slide past my note.
Yeah, it's so smooth.
Yeah, intonation's good on it. Very cool, man.
Gorgeous tops too. If you look at all the like cross grain and like little bear claw features in the top.
Yeah, give them some of that rosewood and see difference. I just felt some air.
You have the story of these two guitars is your typical rosewood versus mahogany.
Yeah, they are. They're just absolutely
they're stereotypes.
Exemplary of that. Well, I just want to sit around and play them. But I think we've given folks an idea of what these are, and I can't get over like the beautiful grain on the back of the neck. Mm-hmm. I mean, the wood selection.
Yeah, this one's a lot the same. See?
Man.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's cool. Yeah, they're just beautiful. So it's like you were saying, the wood selection from Bourgeois is definitely top notch, especially for this price point. My goodness. And then Eastman, as we know, as far as fit and finish goes, they always blow our socks off.
Oh yeah.
For what they do at the price point.
Right.
And that's what we're talking about here is getting the best quality instrument for that particular price point. You're talking sub $3,000 for something that's really great feeling and sounding and just beautiful. Wow, very cool.
Yep.
If y'all are interested in these, give us a call, or you can see them on the site too. The Bourgeois Touchstone series for the guitar, and then the mandolins, not technically called Touchstone, but
M5A and M5F, depending on. Okay. Right? Or is it MF? Probably M5. M5F for the F style, M5A.
Okay.
Yeah. It's basically an F5 and an A5.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's an M5.
All right.
Mandolin. M for mandolin.
Yeah. Mandolin F.
Yeah. Two mandolins.
We're going to turn the cameras off.
The Sesame Street portion of our show.
We're going to turn the camera off and keep picking these things.